Hey, wonderful people. Good morning from Dhaka, Bangladesh. I'm back with another review. Today, I have uploaded in the last 24 hours already two videos, and then I thought, let's just do one more. And I hope you enjoyed the episode I did from Star World, the shopping mall, Metro, Metro shopping mall, where I went and did the review from the shop. Random fragrances amongst noise and stuff. I'm sorry about people talking around because it's a shop, so customers would come. So anyway, today I want to do a review from an official sample. It's not a full-on bottle, but the fragrance I have about 7.5 ml official sample, and I want to talk about a discontinued fragrance. Perhaps this house or this fragrance whole line, they have three fragrances in this line. No one really, I mean, there were reviewers who reviewed this fragrance, but the fragrance didn't do so well, I guess, and they discontinued it. You can still find them all three at very affordable prices and stuff. So I want to talk about something that's not really latest fragrance. It's from back in the time, and it's a nice fragrance. Some of the times you find some good fragrances, perhaps not the greatest, but good fragrances. Okay, so we're gonna be looking at Fendi. Okay, this fragrance is a 7.5 ml official atomizer. I'll be talking from this sample here, and I'll show you. It's nothing much to it. It's just that they use the same font. It's like yellow, and it's 7.5 ml EDT concentration. It says Fendi.com. The back, some more information. This is made in France. That's all about the thing. Fendi. They have the F and F, the logo, and this is the official sample. I wore a significant amount of it just to test it out, and the name is like Fendi. I don't know the history behind the name and stuff. Other side you can see Fendi. Very nice juice color, yellow, kind of nice. It has a cap, and you spray. I already sprayed once on my skin, and it's going to dry down. Let me spray it once again. I'll talk about it. Okay, let's just go two sprays. So this fragrance, I have another one from the line that is called Fendi Assoluto, and this I said is a sort of like a masterpiece, sort of a very dark, boozy, leathery kind of an interesting fragrance. This is a more intensified version of this one. Let's say this EDT, and let's call this like EDP or parfum concentration kind of. Look at the juice color. It's like almost like Dior Intense, Dior Parfum. This fragrance, I believe, is a masterpiece. And the thing is, if you love Dior Intense, if you like La Nuit de l'Homme, if you like those fragrances like Spice Bomb, Armani Eau de Nuit, Oud, this fragrance, there's no reason for disliking this. This has beast mode performance, amazing looking bottle, very unique sort of bottle with it. The Fendi, this one also has a similar bottle, but the juice color is not as dark. It has this juice color. So imagine this juice color inside this bottle. Built-in atomizer. That's how that bottle looks. That's what I'm showing you. Bottom you're gonna find information. They offer, I think, 30, 50, and 100 ml, and perhaps there's a big 150 ml. I could be wrong about the 30 ml. You can pick these fragrances up 100 ml for easily like $45 or less. Okay, it's a very good deal. So the fragrance, it's first thing I'll tell you, big thanks to Marc, Robe08, my fragrance guru. It's not that he taught me or anything. I always say fragrance guru because I take him as a guru. I started my journey with his channel, and I started picking up interest for fragrances because of the passion that he shows for fragrances. So I always address him as the guru, if you're wondering. So Robe08, his channel is called. Marc reviewed this perfume, and I wanted to see who else reviewed it. I think Steven reviewed it and a few other reviewers. I saw Marc's review because I was in a rush that day, but I will watch the rest of them also. If you want to get a full-bodied review, like a professional review and the best review of this one so far, watch Marc's review on this one, and he described it so well that I cannot improve upon on that, but I'll try my own perspective, right? So the price wise, great pricing. The fragrance is kind of like woody spicy leather kind of a fragrance. Okay, so this fragrance, I start by saying that this is a good fragrance, solid fragrance. It's not a monumental fragrance that you're missing out on, like a hidden gem sort of. Like another one they have is the blue colored juice, same bottle. That is the Aqua. That's the third and the last flanker of this one. So all three are discontinued, but still can be found. So if you consider the Assoluto as masterpiece, this compared to Assoluto is not a masterpiece. But it's not a bad news. It's not a bad thing. Why? Because this fragrance is very decent, very, very decent. The smell-wise is very entertaining. It's lighter. It can be worn in summer days, spring days, even in the earlier days of winter, because it has very beautiful smell. If you happen to like, first time when I put this on my skin, I was reminded of this one without looking at notes breakdown. I was thinking of Spice Bomb, which when I saw Marc reviewing it, he mentioned it has that pink pepper, kind of like a tobacco, Cinnamon, not much in this, but similar sort of vein. Like if you like this one, then of course if you like Spice Bomb, you have to talk about Bulgari Man in Black. So these two are extremely popular. Did they try to make like a similar fragrance? I'm not sure, but this fragrance smells damn good. It's very interesting. It's not dull. It's not another Sauvage. It's not another aquatic. It's a woody, spicy, kind of like a leather. Opens up with kind of like a fruity blast. It's very sweet, fruity. Then you get the pink pepper starts creeping in, and then you start seeing the spices coming into play. So then the fragrance starts getting very interesting on the dry down. The heart, it's all about that pink pepper takes over, and then it has some cardamom. The fragrance, yes, cardamom, and then it has those very familiar tones that big fragrance like Dior Homme Intense, like La Nuit de l'Homme, those familiar fragrances, Men in Black, Spice Bomb, which are huge, big sellers. This one has that DNA sort of, but why didn't this do well? Perhaps one thing I can think of is this fragrance is a very sexy fragrance, but the house name, Fendi, is not as big as Bulgari, Versace, Paco Rabanne. Perhaps the house has something to do with it. Second thing, it didn't get so much push from reviewers back in the time. So if the hype was like right now on fragrances, every single recent fragrance gets hyped. If this one came out right now, it would have perhaps gotten the hype, but that's my guess. Another thing is, it's not really beast mode performer. Okay, when I wear Assoluto, comparing this with Elder Brother, this one in the winter time, this is purely winter perfume. This fragrance will last on you 8 hours plus. You can still smell it after 8 hours. It's beast mode performer. Compared to that, this one will give you like 4 hours tops. Any part of the year you wear it, cold weather, hot weather, 4 to 4.5 hours of longevity. Projection is very good for half an hour, then starts getting a little bit mild. So you really have to go trigger happy on this one. Let's say 4 to 5 sprays. The fragrance smells very playful, masculine, sweet, and not as pungent as leather as that Assoluto. So it makes it more wearable in the summertime. You can wear it in the office. It's pretty playful, but it's not too flirty. The fragrance, as I was telling you, it's a good fragrance. You know what I'm trying to say again? Good. It's not poor. It's not average. It's not okay. It's good. Okay. And then there's like amazing, and then there's a masterpiece. That sort of like classification, it's pretty high up there. So fragrance wise, it's pretty entertaining. Okay, it's pretty entertaining. I think Marc mentioned that he saw one of the other reviewers. I think it was who was it? Kuba knows. Perhaps as far as my memory serves, he said that Kuba said this fragrance has kind of like a port wine feel. So yeah, the thing is like it's pretty interesting because port wine, if you think of first fragrance, Marc also said, yeah, Burberry London has that port wine feel that in the designer game this is popular for. That is very entertaining and beautiful smell. But the thing is, I did not get that port wine sort of like Burberry London sort of vibe from it, but perhaps Burberry London's the spices in it, sort of like Christmassy affair, I picked up from this perfume. So it makes it very entertaining. So the boozy note that I'm getting, perhaps I'm getting kind of like a whiskey tone that I get from CH Man Privé, but not as sharp as that. There's something definitely boozy, leathery, woodsy, spicy affair going on. So it's perfect that if you like spicy food, this is highly likely gonna be loved by you. Get a sample, you'll see what I mean. This is a very nice fragrance. Okay, it's a very handsome. I don't know, for some reason it feels like Italian style. It's done in the Italian style cologne. Okay, very very. It's like it's gonna leave a subtle scent trail. It's not so huge sillage. People pass you by, or they're dancing with you, or they just give you a hug or something. They're gonna get waft of it if you have it on your neck. If you're sweating a little bit, it will pop up more. It's not strong enough to be a clubbing scent. It's good for office. It's very handsome, gentlemanly. It's not even as big as Bulgari Man in Black or Spice Bomb. These fragrances have huge, like scent bubble around you as long as they last. So the thing is, you can see it as a good thing. You can see it as a bad thing. People who are looking for like Shura by Rasasi, Layu Kwam, or looking for something animalistic, this is not an animal. This is a very gentle, spicy, and interesting gentleman right here. I really like this fragrance. I don't know why it's really loved by me, because I wore a significant amount of it. So thing is, you can wear this also for a date. If you're not trying to be show off, you're trying to be a little bit introvert, but at the same time you want to be a little bit mysterious, but you're not trying to be the playboy. This is a good fragrance for that. You can also rock this if you're going for an job interview, like let's say you're dressing it up, wearing a tie with a white shirt, no suits, nothing. This fragrance will really be like, it will kind of add to your persona. Like if you have confidence, it smells like a very confident man. It smells like that. The spices, they give you the confidence. The leather gives you that masculinity, almost like Bentley Form and Intense, but in a much more toned down way. So the fragrance performance is not bad, just the projection, it's not really something to brag about. So you can carry this kind of atomizer in your pocket. If you're traveling, perfect fragrance in the aircraft to where no one's gonna be really be choked, or in the lift, no one's gonna really complain about this fragrance, but they will smell you mildly. So overall, the performance on this, I'll give it like 7 out of 10, longevity and projection. The versatility is pretty good, 8 out of 10. It can almost wear it all year round except the winter time. I want you to go somewhere deeper. If you're looking for winter fragrance, get the Assoluto. This is the best of the line, I have a feeling, because the Aqua, what I heard from people, I haven't tried it, but I have to. They said that has an aquatic opening, but the dry down goes pretty much this direction. The dry down is masculine, toned down version of these two. So basically, they try to do different flankers, right? And I feel the line is very nice. You can collect all three for a very nominally, maybe even within $100 you can get all three. That's a pretty good deal. This is a nice fragrance. You can get a nice bottle. These are the good things. It smells damn nice. If you like Spice Bomb, if you like Bulgari Man in Black, if you like Bentley for Men, it has that kind of like a potpourri kind of a smell also. It's like the spicy affair. It's very much colorful, like salsa. Yeah, this fragrance is pretty entertaining kind of fragrance. It's not boring or a blah. Very good solid fragrance. So overall longevity and projection, if you do not take it like as a prior concern, if you're going for the smell, I would rate it for 9 out of 10. Very nice smell. I like Assoluto. Trust me, it's very heavy, thick, and a big fragrance. Compared to that, it's kind of thinner, but I like it. It's kind of sexier in that way in a high heat situation. So all this fragrance, I'm gonna give it solid 8.5 out of 10 for everything it provided me with. I like this fragrance. It's not a must buy, but it's not a fragrance you pass. It's not a fragrance you call pass, like it's trash, it's mediocre, it's below par. No. So full respect to Fendi. Sadly discontinued, but still available in the market. Try to get a sample, you'll see what I'm talking about. If you like it, maybe go for the full bottle. It's a collection worthy fragrance. If you have a collection like a smaller collection, if you have huge collection, do not buy this. If you have Spice Bomb, if you have Bulgari Man in Black, if you have Bentley for Men Intense, Assoluto, perhaps it's a pass. But if you just study a collection, great fragrance to get, high quality fragrance. Try it out. All right, that's my review for Fendi Purom. Everybody take care. Thanks for watching. Tomorrow hopefully we'll be back with some awesome fragrance. I have some awesome fragrances coming up, and I will reveal it in time. Everybody take care. Good night from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Bye bye.